I'm sorry, before I start, can we get one more round of applause? I really appreciate it. I'm a guy, and I can't tell you how much I'm on your side. I think it's complete bullshit, but it's just me. Alright. Good enough. That was my father's favorite saying. He was a very simple man. But the last 10 years of his life was pretty much anything but that. When I graduated college, that summer my father was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. He was a strong man, and he beat that. About 5 years after that, my father was then diagnosed with cystic fibrosis, which is deterioration of the lungs, and the doctor said it was most likely due to the radiation from the stage 4. My father still had some strength left, and he beat that. Last year, my brother got married on May 25th. And about a week before my brother got married, my father was diagnosed with leukemia. The doctor said it was most likely due to the medicine that he got from the lung transplant from the fibrosis. My man couldn't get a break. I'm gonna apologize. The only cure or treatment my father could get at the time was either go through chemo again or hospice. Now it was a weird time because at this moment, I mean, we're planning the life of my brother, the new life of my brother and sister-in-law, and at the same time, we have to plan for a third time the life of my father. It was literally the sheer definition of an emotional roller coaster. When the 25th was coming up, we found out my father was too weak to make the wedding. And I cannot tell you how devastating that must have felt for him. I can't even sympathize. Here's a man dying, and he can't even see his son get married. No clue how the hell that would feel. But the family came together, we came up with a plan. We decided to have 2 weddings on the 25th. My father was gonna see my brother get married. So we brought everyone to the hospital and did the ceremony in front of him. And I'll tell you this, leukemia might have been taking my father's life, but it wasn't taking his looks. My man looked good in a suit. I'll tell you that right now. After the wedding was done, I was wheelchairing my father back into the hospital, and the photographer got this amazing photo of me wheelchairing him, and you could see so much emotion on my face and my father's. That one ended up being the last photo of my father and I. We found out after the weddings that my father declined treatment. He chose to die. And I don't fucking blame him. My dad was through hell. And next week will be the year anniversary of him passing. The 28th, we convinced my mother to go home and sleep in her own bed. She'd been sleeping next to my father nonstop for the last like 3 or 4 days in a chair, and she needed to get some rest. So we convinced her to go home, and she asked me to stay overnight, and I said, of course, yes. A little backstory: when I was a kid, every morning my father would go downstairs into the kitchen, and he would drink coffee next to the French doors, and I would come downstairs, and I would always give him updates on any kind of Philly sports. Even after I moved out of the house, every Thursday night, I'm Italian, we have family dinners, and we have family dinners every Thursday, and I would always give him updates then as well. And it became a joke between my father and I. He didn't really give a too much shits about sports. He would always tell me, "You always had hope, Nick." And I'm like, "Goddamn right, Dad. This is Philly. We always have hope." My favorite food, salad. That's a weird transition, I get that. It'll make sense in a moment. But I do, I love salad. And I know we can't have props, but if I could, I would text my family, and they would immediately respond with that. And my father thought that was hilarious. I raised a rabbit. So that night when I stayed over, I thought it would be fitting for dinner to have a salad next to my dad, and we would watch sports all night while I gave him updates as he was in a coma. I didn't want that night to end. As you can tell by me breaking down. It was also the last night I felt like a kid. The next day my father passed, and I have to tell you, it's an absolute surreal feeling to see someone you love take their last breath in front of you. Think about all the little shit that you worry about. It means nothing. It really doesn't. The last year has been nothing but growing pains for myself and my family, especially my mom. After my father passed, I got this tattoo right here. For those who can't see, it says 5/29/18. Underneath is my father's favorite saying, good enough. The last year I've been trying to live by this as much as I can. I know my time's running up, so I'm going to just end with this. Love your family. Whether they're friends, blood-related, anything, love them. Because you never know when that day will come. Because the last thing you want in life is to have any regret. So listen to what my father said. When you walk away from any scenario, walk away knowing that you did good enough. Thank you.